What is going on, everybody? This is the Broken Controller Show. We're here bringing you Bethesda's conference at E3, just like we promised. Like I said, you know, we're gonna be starting a little earlier, just to kind of give a little rundown of what's going on. We're also gonna be streaming on Twitch, so if you prefer to watch there, just go ahead and go over there, whatever you like to do. But please also be sure to make sure to give us a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Just like everybody else always says. I know it gets annoying, but we have to pound it into your heads. We just have to.
I'm annoyed at this point, frankly. I mean, God.
Well, I mean, you know, somebody's got to do it. It'll be me with Michael and Gerb tonight. Corey is still on his extended AFK, so hopefully we'll get him back in at some point. But like we said, we'll go ahead and get rolling with this. We're finishing getting everything set up right now, so we'll just kind of discuss as we go and see what we get into before 9:30 hits and we get all this going.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Twitch. Welcome to the Broken Controller Show. Tonight we're going to be watching the brand new BE3 press conference. Thanks for joining us. Got myself, Mike, Blake, as well as Gerb here. We're all going to be watching together, giving you our thoughts, everything else. Feel free to get in the chat, talk with us, whatever you think. Say hi, Blake.
Hello, everybody.
So, what is your best thing that you've seen at E3? This is for both of you.
Are we talking like so far? Because the only thing we've
Yeah, I mean everything that we've seen so far.
Battletoads.
Battletoads, listen to.
Battletoads, yes. What even is? I will say I like their marketing approach. The end where it was talking about vague, indescriptive.
You remember playing Battletoads in like Super Nintendo?
No, I don't remember Battletoads at all. I remember playing
it's
Super
Sega.
Mario 3 on Super Nintendo.
Actually, I think it was on Sega Genesis. Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, see, I never played Sega. I
Think
played
of
Nintendo.
Streets of Rage with giant toads.
I don't even know. Why would you even bring that up, Gerb? I don't even know, like...
You drawing a blank now?
Yeah, like, this is worse than the ending of The Forest. Like, I don't know. Just Battletoads? I mean, come on.
Listen, I don't know what to think with the whole Microsoft thing, because one thing I think they even seen was exclusive was their Gears of War shit. Other than that, half of them are cross-platform. Like, most of them look good. I mean, I like Devil May Cry. I got a bunch from that I like that I've seen today. But
I am astonishingly hyped for Devil May Cry. That looked really fun.
makes me play the old one, the remake of what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I tell you what, everybody who was sitting around saying, "Oh, this isn't going to be a full Fallout game. It's just going to be blah blah blah," they're eating their words so drastically right now.
Yeah.
Or I might be here in about 2 hours.
Well, yeah.
One of the two.
Either way, but it works.
I don't know. I kind of want it to be online co-op. I think that could be a lot of fun, but at the same time, I kind of don't want it to be different. But, you know, change is a good thing.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. Let me get focused here. I'm trying to get links up and everything. Sorry, everybody. Trying to get all this done. A lot going on right now, and excitement. Excitement adds to it. So there's been a lot of rumors going around about what this is going to be. Speaking specifically on Fallout, as if anything else matters. And I don't see much validity to many of the rumors that have been going around.
I don't know. I can't tell. It could go either way.
Well, I mean, even
I mean, it
just speaking historically, from Bethesda's standpoint, you know, like a lot of them just don't even make sense.
Right. I mean, it certainly appears to be just a full-fledged Fallout game, but let's have to wait and see. So, Gerb, you're a resident Doom and Rage expert. What do you want to see tonight out of those games?
Out of what?
Rage and Doom.
Anything, honestly. I want to see, I mean, I'm more excited for a Doom 2 than I am a Rage, but I mean, improvements across the board. I mean, Rage, that's a tricky one, because you really can't. I mean, even if they would, then whatever they do is going to be better than the first one. Like, the first one was just so weird how they did it. But, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Bethesda did the first Rage. I think, I think ID did it.
See, I vaguely remember playing Rage, like, forever ago, but I didn't remember it being a Bethesda game. Maybe that's why.
I think it was IDs right before they went under, and they got Doom and then Rage and all the good stuff. But I mean, I'm excited for anything Bethesda, honestly, because they have all the good IPs anymore, sequels, everything. You know what I mean? Doom.
So, is anybody else? Speaking of IP, sorry to interrupt. Is anybody else wanting to see Starfield? Is it just me, or is anyone else wanting to see it?
I honestly haven't seen it, so...
Yeah, I never have either.
You haven't heard anything about Starfield?
No.
No.
So back in 2010, and this is Bethesda, keep in mind. In 2010, Bethesda registered the trademark Starfield. And that's all that we've heard of it, period, is the fact that they have the registered trademark Starfield. But they renewed the trademark this year. So it's in production more than likely, but nobody's ever seen anything about it. But all the rumors say it's Bethesda's Destiny.
I mean, that's a double-edged sword, because the Destiny. Okay, so we all know how I feel about Destiny, and the feeling is pretty much mutual between, you know, the lot of us.
Everyone on the planet.
Well, yeah. If a developer like Bethesda tries to do it, I can't imagine it being bad just because it's Bethesda. But at the same time, there's only so many ways that a game like that can be done. So,
right.
I mean, what's the real answer to that? I mean, it's a very double-edged sword.
I think Bethesda would be good at it. Although it would be their first real take into a massive multiplayer game.
As long as they ain't no battle royale.
Oh gosh.
Don't get him started. Why you gotta trigger him before the show even starts? That's
yeah. I mean, come on.
Fortnite.
And there it is. Somebody pulled the trigger. No, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's Bethesda, and from my personal experience with Bethesda, even though I don't really prefer to play many other games other than the Fallout series, they're all really good games. So, you know, historically speaking, again, you know, it's you I don't know. I just don't know.
What do you guys want to see besides Fallout?
Fallout. That's
Alright.
That's
What
literally.
do you think about Mass S? You guys watch our conference. What do you think about Cyberpunk 2077?
See, I'm kind of excited about that. That's what we were talking about earlier. Is I honestly don't know anything about the game. I've seen a few things here and there about it, but I don't know anything about it. But just from seeing what Microsoft showed with it, it looks like it could be a really good game.
Well, CD Projekt Red's making it. People made the Witcher series.
Okay.
So it's gonna. I've played the Witcher 3. This game is amazing. So I'm assuming this will probably be just as good. But did you see the thing where they gave away a bunch of codes on this? It was when it was live. They gave a bunch of Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition codes out, but they didn't tell anybody. It just like came across the screen real fast.
It was that in Microsoft's conference? Is that what that was?
Yeah, they were saying that a bunch of codes flashed across, came across the screen and stuff when they first started, and somebody seen it and was like, "That looks like a game code." But they put it in a Microsoft store, and they got Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition codes.
I wonder if that's when they started the rundown for. Was it? I think it was Cyberpunk when they. You remember, Michael, when it went like red and they started like typing in all the computer codes and everything like in a command prompt.
Yep. No, it was for Witcher codes, Witcher 3 codes.
Okay. I see. Sneaky. Very sneaky.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I'm excited for Bethesda. I'm excited tonight. And I'm excited for tomorrow too, but I was reading some stuff and like a lot of people said I don't understand what Microsoft's doing anymore because all the games they showed at their conference are all cross-platform games. Like, besides Gears 5 and Halo, what other game is going to be... What do they have anymore, is my question.
Well, see, and that's what I was saying, too, in our little post-action report there, is, as I said pretty much the same thing, like, what is Microsoft even doing anymore? Because, to me, I felt like I was at some kind of, like Michael said, a, like, some sort of, like, Nintendo expose or something like that, because, like, they showed 50 games, and 2/3 of them seemed like just very cartoony and just garbage, you know? And...
Yep.
He put it as elegantly as possible by saying Microsoft did what they did, the only thing they could do to try to keep in, but honestly I think they're going down. I don't think they have anything left.
No, I don't think they do either. And then Sony's going to come in here tomorrow and blow the doors off the place with all the new IPs they got coming out. There's no way, there's nothing they can catch
That's
up.
what
Let's bring a new console out and not bring out no new games for it. Let's just keep making Halo and Gears of War. Like, people are going to eventually get burned out. Like, Gears 5 looks alright. Like, they put a female protagonist in it, which I don't mind. Like, I don't know if I'm going to... I probably actually will buy it on PC because you can do the cross-platform with Gears 4. They'll probably do it with 5 too, but I'm not going to go out and buy an Xbox to play Gears. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
agreed.
They're shot. I don't know what they're going to do.
That's,
honestly. There's no
I don't know if
catching
there's
up.
anything that can pull me into that. Really, I mean, Halo maybe just because it's Master Chief, and like Blake said, I think Microsoft did what they had to do and they did it well. They came out of the gate swinging with Halo Infinite, but I don't know if it's enough, honestly, because like you said, Sony's going to come out tomorrow and wipe the floor with them. I mean, they've got The Last of Us, Days Gone. It's going to be rough.
Everything good.
Well-
Spider-Man, Death Stranding.
And you could even watch the crowd's reaction and listen to their reaction. Like like I said earlier, the most excited they got is when Todd Howard came out on the stage. Like, other than that, they were just like, we wasted money for this. Like, come on, you know.
That and half the games that are Microsoft exclusive, Xbox, you can get on PC now. Like,
Yeah.
not even really exclusive. Like, you have a PC and don't have an Xbox, you can get on there and just do the cross-play. You can buy it, then you buy it on your PC, and someday you happen to get an Xbox, you can just download on there, and I don't get it. They're killing themselves in that market too, because, you know, I mean, Sony, when they make games, it's for the PlayStation. You can't get PS4 games on the PC. Xbox, you can get almost every single game on the PC that you can get on Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they have much longer left as far as the way that they're going. I mean, they're pushing crossplay, and that's cool because you know how big of Sony is, being a stickler about that. But if crossplay is all you have and you don't have the games to back it up, you're gonna lose a fan base there. You're gonna lose consumers. You're not gonna have anything for anyone to do except to be able to play with each other on garbage games.
Yep. And then their Connect tank. I heard there was a rumor that they have some kind of VR system they're supposed to be putting in place, but I don't know how it's gonna work when you got Sony has one, and then the Oculus and the HTC already got them. Like, why would you even put yourself in that market now?
Oh, we've got movement on Bethesda's stream. Oh, hold on.
It's been moving. It's a moving. Like what?
No. There's. It's the pre-show is starting.
I got nothing on my end. Oh, there it goes.
Just in time. I think we angered one of our Twitch viewers by hating on Microsoft.
I'm genuinely shocked.
We got a
we're the
fanboy.
only ones here, but best seats in the house.
You really triggered him.
We're filming right now.
Yeah, I see Dying Light 2 coming
Hey,
out. That's gonna be
everyone.
awesome.
I'm
I
Ann
already signed
Lewis.
up for the Division 2
And I'm
beta.
Abigail Tyson.
Like,
And this is the
but all
BE3
these games are gonna
Showcase
be
pre-show. For the
all
next
over the
15
place.
minutes,
Like, you're gonna be
we
able to
will
get
be
them
your
on all
best
consoles,
friends,
like,
keeping you company while we
See,
all wait for the showcase to
Dying
start.
Light, I can
I hear we
I
even
can
have
get
some
on
folks
board
in
with. The
Australia
Division
watching
2,
their
I'm
very
still
own special
very
presentation right now. Hi,
very
Australia.
under the fence about
How's
that
the
one
future
because
With
the first
everything
one
that
was
we're about to
just
show,
such garbage.
It's about to look a lot brighter.
I mean, they
During the
fixed it
course
a
of this
lot,
pre-show,
but
we'll take
I
a
know
look
what you're
back
saying.
at
I
our
played.
past showcases,
I don't think
fondly
this other one
recall
could
some of the most
disappoint me, 'cause
memorable
I
moments from
was
last year,
on board that
and get into
whole-
some
through that- all
very
that
recent
crazy stuff
announcements
that
that I
was
know we are
going
all
on with it.
super excited to
Yeah.
learn more about tonight.
Look,
And remember, we are all
I
over
don't-
social media.
Metro,
Facebook,
that game is gonna be
Twitter,
insane. I cannot
Instagram,
wait for that.
probably
That game is gonna be
Snapchat.
so
I don't
fun.
know.
And they're
Things
all
we
coming out in
haven't heard
February.
of.
Like,
Things we haven't
there's
even
all
heard
these
of
games
yet.
coming out in
So if
February.
you
It's
see something
ridiculous.
totally
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
and you just really want to share it, let us know
Yeah,
what you think
Anthem.
using the BE3
What else?
hashtag.
Anthem.
And follow all the Bethesda
The other
channels
one's
to
coming out
stay
in
up to date
February.
on your favorite games.
Metro's
And
coming
there
out in February.
definitely some big
Like, there's
surprises
literally
in store for
February's
you all
packed
tonight.
with
For
AAA games.
sure. We
I
may have
think-
teased a
I think
couple of
Anthem's gonna be
things,
pretty
but we've
good.
always got some tricks up
I'm
our
hoping.
sleeve. Let's take a look
But
back at
it's
some
it's
of
like we
the
said the other night
biggest
though. I mean,
moments from our past showcases.
imagine a game.
Welcome to Bethesda's first ever
2016.
Imagine a game like that
E3
on
showcase.
EA servers. You know, I mean, it's just
Mm-mm. Hey, $10 and we'll give you this.
yeah.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, EA themselves tweeted out a picture of a potato with a bunch of cables sticking out of it and said hashtag EA servers.
Yeah.
At least acknowledge that they saw.
This game is coming out on the App Store
Sounds about right.
tonight.
Wait, his back. Experience unlike
And all we can do really is hope and wait. I mean, hopefully they got the message when their Battlefront almost went under because of that shit they were doing, that loot stuff.
Yeah.
There are very
But
few things
They also
as
said
good
that they don't plan on
as Fallout.
really changing much about that either. So it's probably going to be a very prominent part.
Put the show
From there on,
for
you know.
to show
As
the
long
whole
as it's
world
loot
what we're
boxes,
up
I don't
to and
care.
what should be
I
another
mean, not loot
big
boxes,
year
because they said
for
that cosmetic items. That's what I'm thinking. Because they said they're not going to put loot boxes in it, but they will have like cosmetic stuff. Like, I'm fine with that. Cause I'm not like, if I really like something, I'm gonna pay $2 to get some kind of different
Yeah.
gear, like the Rainbow Six thing. But you know what I mean, something like that. But
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to pay. Oh,
Abigail,
you want this javelin
fairly new
suit?
to
Well, here,
Bethesda.
pay
What do you think so far?
$45, and
You
you,
know, it was
like, are you
really
serious?
easy to
Yeah.
fit in here. At first,
I
I
ain't
was just
good- I
excited
ain't
to
on all
work with
that. I'm
games that I
kinda
love. But now I can
peed
come
off
into work
about that
every
one
day
right
and
there,
see all the
but I don't-
friends that I've grown to
I'm gonna have to
love.
wait and see. Because
Especially you,
I
Aunt.
think what they're
Aw, I mean, the
they're
people we
aiming
work
for
with are the kinds of people
is
who will let you
that
borrow
new
their small
pass
dogs
they're
so you have
putting out
something
that,
to hold and hug while you're filming a pre-show.
We
uh,
really do work with some cool people.
help me out here. You know what I'm
And we're
talking
all
about?
working towards
The
one
Origin
awesome shared
access
goal,
is the
creating
premium now or
unforgettable
something like that.
experiences for
Oh
our
yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
think they're
because
aiming
we
to get a lot of
all
people
love
on board with
games
that
and
because you
we
can play
all love our
games like
communities.
as
That's
soon
why
as
we
they
put
come
on
out for
events like
you know what I mean as soon as they come out you can play them.
We just
But
took
then
a look
again,
back
that's probably
at some
gonna
of
be
the
like a
incredible
$60,
moments from
$70
E3's years
service.
past.
Yeah.
Or
And we're just
more.
now a few short
So I'm gonna
minutes
name
away
drop a
from the
YouTuber
fourth
here.
annual
I watched Skill Up's
BE3
review, or not review, but he was talking about the new
And
Destiny
Rudy and Brian,
expansion
so
coming out later this year.
excited, and so are
and he
we,
opened the video with the
obviously.
phrase, "How much are you willing
Let's
to
take a look
pay
at the showcase
for the game that
as
you
we
should have
speak then.
gotten at launch?"
Absolutely.
And that applies for so many games now.
Yeah.
Like, that sums up a lot of developers at this point.
Well, because we've talked about it time and time again. I mean, how many times have, you know, we got in a game and it's terrible, and we get burnt out on it because what they're doing is they're just trying to pump out the next game just to get more money, instead of actually spending time on the game and making it good and making it what the players want.
I don't understand how you make the same exact mistake that you made with the first Destiny again. How do you do that?
well, look at Activision as a whole, man. I mean, come on.
That's insane. There was a guy on Twitter that
We're about to
I
dive
was reading
into
a
the year to
comment
come.
that he said that
Before we
somebody
do, let's take a
what
look
game
back
was it?
at the
There was a
past
game that
year.
somebody
Last year
Activision has a
alone,
hand in it, and he said, I
we
hope
announced and
that
launched
they're just
a ton of
hands-off
stuff.
publishing, because
So there was Wolfenstein
it's
2:
kinda
The New
scary.
Colossus. There was The Evil Within 2,
I'll have to see what game
Dishonored:
it
Death
was
of
he
the
was talking about.
Outsider, and just like so
Now, don't get me
many
wrong.
other
Don't
things.
we don't want anybody
It's
to
basically
think that
been
we're just
a
coming in here
nonstop
trying to
roller
trash
coaster ride
everybody, but I
of
mean,
events, launches, and awards.
far
with
as-
the team at Machine Games winning
Sekiro,
Best
that's what it is.
Action Game
well, yeah.
for
I mean, we
Wolfenstein
try to
2
be
at the
fairly
Game Awards
dynamic,
last
and I
year.
mean, if
So
you think about
exciting.
Very exciting.
the
Several
majority of
Bethesda games
players,
have also made their way onto Nintendo Switch, including
real
Skyrim and
players
Doom,
anyway, not
with Wolfenstein 2
you know
coming
the
on
kids
June
who like to
29th.
get on here
And
and
on
just
top of
run amok
all
on
of
Call of
that,
Duty.
Quake Champions
Real
entered
players
early
want real
access,
games,
and the Elder
and that's all
Scrolls
there is to it.
Online launched a brand new chapter, Somerset.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look back at some of these incredible moments.
I feel like that's the way the cookie crumbles moment.
Yeah,
How have you done it?
I have my mustache, or I would have done it.
You want to call some real motherfucking havoc?
I don't know, like I said earlier though, I have no life next year with all these games coming out.
Agreed.
For one last so
job,
many of these
Billy.
games. Most of them I'm probably thinking are fine. A lot of them look insanely good.
So the real question that we all must face as Americans is, will E3 streams get more views? Or will the summit to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula get more views over the weekend?
Hopefully E3.
That's the real question.
I mean, come on, people.
Yeah, most likely E3 were Americans.
Exactly. No, they're talking about the future.
Still bleed.
We gotta put the fighting
Oh,
spirit
Doom,
back in the
I
American
really hope they
people.
announce Doom 2 tonight. I'd be so pumped up. Like,
Here come the fireworks.
you know, it's crazy too. I was reading the other day on Twitter that who was it? Square Enix, was it them that do Devil May Cry, that they put a name out
And that
or
brings
put the
us back to now.
patent or whatever it is for
Actually,
the Devil
and
May Cry
that
game. So
brings
everybody's
us
like, oh, they're
to
making a
the
new one. I'm like, yeah,
future.
we'll see. And
True.
then they announce it
and
like
the
that.
future is bright pink. We just
That's
recently
pretty cool.
announced
That game was
2
awesome.
new games that we're going to be talking about
I
on
like
the
how
stage.
they did the
Just a
reboots.
few minutes.
Wait, 2?
Definitely, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Abigail. Rage.
This Rage looks pretty good.
Yes, Rage
Looks fun.
2.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the other
Rage looks
game-
awesome.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
Rage 2, which
got a
was just
comment from the
announced
viewer
with
on
an
our Facebook
insane
page here.
live-action trailer
This
just
is
last
when we
month.
were pretty much trashing Microsoft. He said, it's called Microsoft. They want you to cross-platform. They've been bugging Sony to do it also, and Microsoft has double-dipped in the gaming market with Xbox and PC. They profit from both, and they want Sony to join in, but you have to have Windows 10 on your PC, so guess who owns Windows? Yeah, Microsoft. So,
Not only that, they have all those things planned for them, and the PS4 is still outselling the Xbox.
Yeah.
That's the brilliant part.
yeah, so I mean, you know, what can you do, really?
Yeah, look at it too, like, you might go on games on your PC that Xbox has, but how many actual PC games can you have on Xbox? You can't play Force on your Xbox. Rap, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's because you have Windows
but wait,
10.
that's not all. Call right now and you'll also receive a brand spanking new gameplay trailer for Rage 2.
And what's that number to call?
1-800, I really hadn't thought this far ahead. Roll the gameplay anyway.
When the asteroid hit, billions were gone in the blink of an eye. Tribes rose up. Alliances formed. Territory was conquered. There was no one left alive to tell you no.
The main reason that I remember Rage is that boomerang thing that cuts people's heads off. Like, that was my primary weapon the entire game.
Yeah.
You see, in a world where there are no rules,
See, I don't think I ever played it.
rules.
I want to actually see the gameplay tonight, like, not just cinematic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Bethesda's usually pretty good about that too. So.
They're showing something right now, or they were.
Yeah, I see that. I see Avalanche is behind it too. Didn't they have another good one? They were behind another good game that came out a while ago.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Mutants, neon, explosions. What more could a person ask for in life?
Honestly, nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna
Food?
talk about Fallout.
Unnecessary. Sleep? No way. Shelter? Not unless it's Fallout Shelter.
Oh.
Download today.
Oh,
Went
that was a cheesy
really
promo.
long way for a little wordplay.
That was one they
Worth
showed
it.
weeks ago.
But Bethesda really does provide our communities with pretty much everything they could ever ask for, which must be why we have such incredible and dedicated fans.
I love Bethesda fans. Those folks out there are ready to party.
They seriously are. And there were definitely a few Fallout fans out there, which is great, because we just announced something very exciting.
Now, and
Now, Abigail!
yes! Just a few short weeks ago, we released a teaser for Fallout 76. I am seriously so excited about this
So
one.
excited. We may have already teased it, but tonight we are going all out. We have so much to say when it comes to
Full
Fallout
frontal.
76, and I really can't wait to see what people think. Let's roll that announced teaser one more time before we finally
Please do.
let you guys get to the showcase you're all waiting for.
Here it is, boys. Here come the goosebumps.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
They have a 3.5 hour slot. There's still no midnight tonight.
Shenandoah
I
River.
hope.
It's a lot of games. A lot of gameplay.
Or just a lot of talking.
I was about to say.
A lot of Todd Howard being like, sorry, we win again.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild.
Anybody else get the overwhelming urge to sing along with
Here
us?
we go. You must be ahead of me here on Twitch. I'm still listening to the annoying ones rant.
Oh yeah, man, I'm like a
Begin.
minute and a half ahead then.
Mm-hmm.
Happy almost Reclamation Day, Abigail!
Aw, you
Well, here,
too,
let
Anne.
me get on the
And
same
what do
page
you
as
think
you
we're gonna
guys.
be learning about Fallout 76 tonight?
I don't think we need to speculate, because the showcase is just about to start. That's right, it's finally time for us to say goodbye to you and let you get to the showcase you have all been waiting so patiently for.
Thank you so much for joining us for the 2018 BE3 Showcase pre-show. Remember to use that BE3 hashtag to talk about the show and let us know what you think.
And if you're watching on Twitch tonight, you may notice a little something special.
There's a brand new Twitch extension featuring trivia and polls that could
I'm
get you a
counting down.
free
Where are
Twitch
you
drop.
guys at?
Just link your BethesdaNet account to your Twitch account and load up the extension and you'll be eligible for the drop. Yay, free stuff.
I'm counting
Yay!
down
And
the
that's it for
timer.
us. Once again, I'm Ann Lewis.
And I'm Abigail Tyson. Enjoy the show.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Excellent.
We come from different backgrounds, from different countries. We have different interests and different points of view. We aren't all developers, but it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games. A job we take very seriously. We try and break things and fix things that are broken. We keep the teams happy and fed. We keep our fans happy and on the edge of their seats. We keep the books balanced, discover new talent, and interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games. Games as diverse as the people who make them and play them. We're not just living the dream, we're
Excellent.
We come from different backgrounds.
And now, please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too. You look good. You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 Showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming. Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you, because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry.
That's
with the highest
fantastic.
overall review score across all of our games.
Nice.
But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada. Perhaps best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
All right! My name's Andrew WK, and we came to party! Are you ready to rage? I said, are you ready to rage?
Thought that was our sound tech for a minute.
What about you? You ready to rage? Are you ready to rage? Let's have some fun! Come on, E3! We got
That's good. I like this.
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We made a sacrifice, and now we come to take your life. We shoot without a gun. We'll take on anyone. It's really nothing new. It's just a thing we like to do. You better get ready to die. Get ready to die.
Live performance by metal band with a keyboard. Check.
Definite check.
Your life is over now. Your life is running out. When your time is at an end, then it's time to kill again. We got without a knife. We live in black and white. You're just a parasite. Now close your eyes and say you're done. You better get ready to die. Get ready to die. Better get ready to kill. Get ready to kill. Get ready to kill. You better get ready to run.
I love the little Asian woman in the front row just rocking out, man. That's awesome. Man.
You guys hear?
We'll leave him to Charlie. Now that guy looks like our sound tech.
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2. Hi, everyone. My name is Tim Willits, and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now, we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah! Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter. And they still make the best shooters out there. So it's been a really great collaboration to bring you the most insane open-world shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, you know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Asteroid on a collision course with Earth. Global extinction event.
80% of the Earth's population dead.
God turned his back on humanity long ago. It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered, an orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival. You see, part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden Spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the Ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
Doctor, made it to the Space Center.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The Goon Squad may look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance, they are very, very dangerous.
Whoa.
It sings.
Rocket, rocket, singing songs to the...
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the Ruckus the Crusher talking hack, and it can be yours wild and flat. Rage.
Kill your way to the Ecopod mission control of the 3rd floor.
Unauthorized personnel are no longer present. Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome
Made
to
it, Doc.
the Ecopod mission.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15, still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning Ecopod recall. The Ecopod has
It's
landed
down.
without
The
incident.
Ecopod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today. Just like the doc said, Authority units. Shouldn't be a problem. Holy shit! Oh, hell yeah!
Spring. Interesting. Everybody ready for some card games? Everybody ready for that?
You said card games?
Yes.
I'm in. That game looks freaking nasty, man.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
How's it going, everybody? I'm
Look,
Christian
everybody,
Van
it's
Hoos,
Discount
community
Todd Howell.
manager for the Elder Scrolls Legends. For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching the Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account. And now, let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
It starts small. One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down. This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon. This is for any way
What a
you
beard.
play. This is for anywhere you play. This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips. This is for those who want dragons at their command. This is a game where legends are born. This is for you.
See, that's a filler game.
Oh, it's been
From
out for a
ZeniMax
while.
Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Fyrer. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with a video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible. So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me. And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now. And over 1 million of those came in just the last year alone. So last year was really great for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind. A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. You know, content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online. We're already working on our great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves. And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Realistically, are any of us interested in this game?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure.
It's a give and take. I mean, it looks cool and everything. It's just not for me.
What is this going on here?
I don't know, but dang.
Gerb knows what this is. I know what it is now.
Oh yeah, yep.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In
Is this
2016,
me or does Hugo
we
just
launched
not
our
sound
reboot
happy
of Doom
that he's there
and
at
have
all?
been blown away by your support
I could
and
agree with that.
excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game. You want to see hell on earth? Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August. We'd love for you to join us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in online to catch all the fun.
So we're only
Until
half an
then,
hour
we
into
wanna
the
thank
stream
everyone
here,
who continues to
and
play Doom.
we're rolling
Thanks,
through
everyone.
IPs
Thank
pretty
you.
quick here.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype? Just like a little hype or like crazy hype right now, right? Let's go. Thanks. Hi, I'm Joshua Boyle, Community Manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period. And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continuing. These days, we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. Let's hear it for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter. We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena. That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together. We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena. For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to everyone through a trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches.
Nice.
Plus, if you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes. So head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight. Don't miss your chance to join one of the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
Tasty. We'll find out how tasty soon.
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom.
I'm gonna flip you like a table.
Это было несложно. Ты слаб.
Well, that could be interesting, I guess.
Hello E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been
I mean, who doesn't want to be?
launched Prey, and we want to send
Who doesn't want to be a
big
gigantic
thanks to our
lizard
incredible
just
fan
running
base
around
for your
killing
support.
stuff?
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes: Story Mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival Mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Mooncrash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
That was weird.
The moon is a hot.
Well, that could be interesting, I guess.
Hello E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been
I mean, who doesn't want to
since we launched
be?
Prey, and we want to send
Who doesn't want to be a
big
gigantic
thanks to our
lizard
incredible
just
fan
running
base for
around
your
killing
support.
stuff?
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes: Story Mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival Mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Mooncrash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
That was weird.
The moon is a harsh mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work. The moon's harsh mistress. Let's get to work.
All right, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive.
No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Mooncrash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to all of our fans around the world who have played Prey and love it. We made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Please welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg Gustafsson.
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Thank you for embracing our game.
I love the fact
We
they
were
have Germans
honored
talking
to
about
win
beating
Best
the
Action
living
Game at
F
the
out
Game
of
Awards
Nazis.
last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters. Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
And because this game features BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience. So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the
There's a
world
man
together.
with a Vault Boy mask
The
in the crowd.
resistance is
I would just like to
counting on
point
you.
that out.
Yep. All right, Hollybus, let's check it out.
Listen, children. I've been fighting all my life for this world. It never ends. They're gonna send everything they have at you. To survive, you have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
You know, I've never
I
played...
just love the Germans' presentation of that. And oh, no, Hans, there's no Nazis here. No, no.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Wolfenstein series, but they've always looked like good games.